it's Tish with Star Love Healing. Welcome. Thank you so much for watching. I'm here to do the full moon in Aquarius, blue moon reading. So I would like to start off with a few of the things that normally I would say in the beginning. One is that this is a timeless reading. I am pulling for that moon energy, but moons are cyclic. And so that would mean that, look at this guy over here, this energy is also the same. And it can happen, and also not to mention past, present, future all happen at once. So, secondly, this is an intuitive exercise for you. So whatever you have that gut feeling on that resonates, that's for you. And if there's something that doesn't resonate, leave it. Not for you then. So what else? I also want to say this is a collective reading. So it's a general overall collective energy. If you would like to get more details per your personal story, then please, I'm accepting readings right now. So you can email me and that will be in the description box. And also lastly, the divine masculine energy and the divine feminine energy, that is within all of us. And it has nothing to do with actual sex. So take that as, however, when this energy is being read as a divine masculine, divine feminine energy, understand that it's your intuitive exercise for you to know if it's regarding your own divine masculine or feminine energy, or if it's an outside party, excuse me. So let's get to it. I would like to do a cleansing of the bell, with the bell, clean the energy, and oh, this kitty, he's already hot. That's a problem with having him in my zone. I love having you, but you're so hot. I know you are. Okay, we're gonna try. So let's cleanse the energy. Dear angels, spirits, white light, anyone with a message for our highest good, please clear this air so that we can get as divine messages as possible for our highest good. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see. I'm just going straight into it today. I even forgot my card. It's been interesting lead up to this, but since I've already done in my other Aquarius full moon reading, it was about, like, I read the Aquarius part from the Numinous Astro deck. So this time I'm going to read the actual house that Aquarius is in, which is the 11th house. If I can find that. I thought there'd be a, here we go, 73. Okay. Because I think we'll get just as much information, and then, okay. So the 11th house is called the Edge. It's a sign is Aquarius. The planet is Uranus, which I believe Uranus went retrograde a couple days ago through like December or something like that. They're an air sign. In the ruling group consciousness, the 11th house is the petri dish of our collective growth, our springboard for a leap into the future. This is the realm of rebel thinking and radical moves toward a better day. The place our personal contribution becomes part of a grand plan, in which each and every one of us plays a pivotal part. Both global village and a satellite from which to observe the workings of society, the 11th house rules our connectivity to a greater whole, the networks that we operate within, and the technology speeding our progress. The realm of intellect and insight. Here is where we transcend sentimentality in the name of our most necessary evolution. In our chart placements in the 11th house, we are learning how to innovate, become beacons for future incarnations. The challenge is knowing when we have traveled too far out there and become detached or disassociated from the realities and needs of our community. So cool. So I think that really is describing helpful for what this new moon energy already is kind of like stationed in and feels comfortable in for this cycle. And is there anything else that would really be... Oh, when I meditated right before this, I thought it was interesting because I got visions of 4 things. First one was someone in a pipe water slide, like those circles, but it was like open, half open, going down. It was like right when you're about to go down, and it was actually a person, like it was me going down. So there is that image, and it felt very adventurous, and like when you're about to go down, or no, not about, you are going down a water slide. It's exciting. So that was one of the meditative visions I had. Secondly was, which was bizarre, instantly I felt like I was going to throw up, like this wave of nausea. It felt very much like, what, escaping me right now. Morning sickness. Couldn't get it out. Finally did. So that was interesting. And lastly, it was just someone like just standing like this, like kind of like out at like a lake or somewhere in front of a body of water. And it was a sunshiny day, and it just felt like I could feel the sun just basking. It was like you're basking in the sunlight and getting that energy. And it was all 3 of those were amazing energies. I mean, morning sickness isn't the greatest, but I took it as this like really amazing newness, because that is the beginning of that pregnancy, that brand new baby, that birth of something, like project baby. So some of you, it might be morning sickness. There's obviously so many symbolisms. So if it's not that, which that's probably not common for most people watching, it's more like you're just having you were literally just starting out on something that's brand new. That's going to be around for a long, forever. And there's some like kind of that uneasiness with it. But with the other 2 symbols that I had with that sunshine and that like intense, amazing feeling, it almost felt like, and then that adventure going down the tube, it felt very good. This is going to be kind of uneasy, but it's a beginning to something amazing. That's what my meditative things. Okay. I'm trying to make these much faster. So we're going to do a spirit animal. What is this energy for this full moon energy? Thank you. Sandpiper spirit. Ooh, 2. Be playful. And then rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. Beautiful. 51 and 49. And whale spirits on the bottom, which is the trust the great mystery. I would like to read these. And I will say, when I came home from running out this morning, I came in my front door, and on the door frame, there was a praying mantis, biggest one I've ever seen in my whole life. I'm going to post it on my Instagram, so I might want to check it out over there. It was a good solid 2.5 to 3 inches long. And the tail was like 3/4 of an inch wide. Thickness was at least an inch. It was beautiful. And the meaning was supposed to go be still and meditate. So I was already going to, but I'm so glad that was even more of a pretty sign that to go ahead and do that. That's my point. All right, sandpiper spirit, be playful. Sandpipers are like the cute little clowns poking their beaks into the sand before darting off to chase the waves. The appearance of sandpiper spirit is a sign that now is a time to engage your playfulness. Whatever tasks you have before you, perform them with a lightness of being. Explore the familiar, discovering the new in the old. Explore the familiar, discovering the new in the old. Who knows what treasures await you when you let yourself laugh and have fun. Sandpiper spirit's happy and curious nature can help you feel rejuvenated as you remember your ability to run and fly and dance playfully. Protection message. When your heart is heavy and life seems to weigh you down, Sandpiper spirit's message is to lighten your burdens by finding joy and humor in the everyday. Become like a playful child, filled with curiosity and wonder, and soon you will feel your own spirit lift. A few minutes or hours of fun-filled delight is exactly what you need now. Enjoy the ridiculousness of life and be willing to jump in. Let your inner goof out to express itself with abandon. Beautiful. And then Rabbit Spirit, Oracle message. A sunny meadow calls and Rabbit Spirit appears to lead you out of your dark warren, and into the light so that you can participate in a fertile and beautiful experience. Fertile. Morning sickness. It may seem safe, use protection. Whoever's watching this, just use it if you're not wanting to have babies. That's always a good message for any time. But the magic happens when you come out and take the risk of being vulnerable and co-creating something new. You are being invited into a new life that you have no experience with, but have no fear. Today is also a time to be fruitful and productive as you enjoy Rabbit Spirit's sunny and prolific energy. At this time, whatever you intend to bring to life, you will find fertile ground. There are no mistakes, really, when you are co-creating with Spirit. So let new ideas spring to the surface, knowing that now is a lucky time of tremendous possibility. Protection message. Vulnerability is required of you now. Even if you don't feel safe, act as if you trust that you will be okay, and soon you will see that you are okay. To create is to take risks, so at this fortunate, fertile time, banish your fears and recognize the real security is in the immersing yourself in the process of co-creation. It's okay to admit that you really don't know how to deal with whatever's in front of you. This is where curiosity and not knowing can be a wonderful state of mind. Be playful now, admitting that you are at the beginning of something. Come on out to frolic in the sun's nurturing light, because it's time to birth something new. Oh my God. I got chills. Fantastic. So exciting. Since I feel like we're birthing something, activating something, I've got to find my activation deck. Sacred Geometry Activations Guide. This is it. Yes. Okay. What do we need to know about this full moon? What's activating? the Divine Feminine. The frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. Wow. We are birthing something new through our Divine Feminine energy. Okay. And then what's funny is when I opened up the book, it was the Divine Masculine. So the Divine Feminine is one before. So they are one of the same. The three-dimensional reality is based on the duality between opposites and their eternal movement toward union. Everything is created in pairs: male, female, matter, spirit, empty, full, dark, light, and so on. Without the tension caused by the magnetic push and pull of duals, there would be no movement. And without movement, there would be no life as we know it. When the push and pull of opposites is equal, a state of balance is achieved. For humans to live harmoniously with each other, the masculine and the feminine have to reach a state of union, both outward in relationship with each other, as well as inward in a balanced state of heart, mind, and soul. The masculine and feminine attributes inside us all have to be fully realized, understood, and expressed. Now that we are moving into a new energy, the enhanced qualities of these two opposites in human nature are emerging and urging us to let go of the roles we have traditionally assigned in the past, allowing a new masculinity and a new femininity to arise. The Divine Feminine is fluid and receptive. It surrenders and opens, and is able to easily give way and pull toward galaxies of emptiness and higher consciousness when facilitated by true divine masculinity. This femininity is intrinsically, I can't say that word today, connected to the higher realms and Mother Earth, giving birth to life, ideas, expressions, and dreams. The color pink is associated with the universal love for oneself and others, with sweetness and with tenderness and care. All attributes that are associated with feminine qualities. Brighter pink brings in an aspect of aliveness and excitement, high energy and power. There are various elements of the flower of life visible as a reference to the three-dimensional reality that we are creating here on Earth. The light blue refers to our ability to express ourselves with honesty, tenderness, and kindness. The 4 stars in the corners refer to our form-based reality. The waters in the background is representative of the emotional plane, the realm most associated with the feminine. Wow, it says, try this. Close your eyes and go inside yourself. The feminine nature is to love, nurture, and guide through intuition. Are you allowing this? Are you loving toward others? How about towards yourself? Do you express your femininity without holding back? Take some time tonight to do something loving and special for yourself to spark your femininity. Nice. Okay. All right. I feel like the angels have been calling me with all kinds of angel numbers lately, so I think they are wanting to be heard. And I got my 3 angel decks out, though I'm trying to keep this quick. What do we need to know? What can we know? Where are we starting? How about that? What are we starting with this energy? A lot of birth, creation. What do you want to say, Archangel Michael? Thank you. The Hermit, Archangel Raphael, and Queen of Earth, thoughtful thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. So the Hermit is number 9. It's a major arcana. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. And then Queen of Earth. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Well, the Queen of Earth is the ultimate mother in the tarot, other than the Empress, which is the next divine being. She's one step below the Empress. So the ultimate mother. But the Hermit here, spend time, feels like very much like you need to, there's going to be a moment during, well, so I asked what this was the beginning, but Spirit never has to say on that question, right? So feels like there's going to be a time that really you're going to need to reflect, be still, and go within. Meditation, if you've ever done it, it is amazing. And it feels much like this is being called upon you to try, at least. With my praying mantis on my door, and it wasn't just small, it was huge. This is something you'd see on like Discovery Channel big. So, and then the Hermit, which is a stillness that is divinely guided. There's definitely a time where it's to make your divine feminine feel safe. Yeah. So she can rise into her power. Wow. The Emperor came out. Archangel Michael. Number 4, major arcana. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. So maybe this project that is being discussed here, it's going to really push you into being a leader for not only yourself, because sometimes we have to like push ourselves, right? But also with others. You might find in the next cycle that you're having a lot more people come to you for leadership, and I feel like it's going to be something where you're going to go, well, this is, it's just you're going to notice it, I guess. I love how the Emperor came out because the divine feminine is the Empress. So we have a divine feminine energy, but we've also got the divine masculine here taking charge physically, but also the Emperor takes action, but he's also so confident because they've already been, like it said, he's already decided this organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. He doesn't just rush into battle. He's already chess moved it out in his mind. Okay. One last card. Oh yeah, they're like, yeah, no. Chariot, Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline. I can't talk today. An important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower, public recognition. We have a strangely amount of, that didn't make sense, major arcana here. 1, 2, 3 major arcana, and it's only been a 4-card spread. Powerful. 2 of fire. You've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. So Chariot, moving forward. Like the chariot, once the chariot's here, you're already on the chariot. You either got on the chariot and it's carrying you, or you missed the boat and didn't get on the chariot. Either way, the chariot's gone. You have no control of the chariot. Your willpower creates that chariot from going. So it could just sit there if you don't do anything. Or, you know, once you get on it, you're there, you're going. We got the Knight of Water and 4 of Fire. There is union. Whether energetically or physically, who knows, who cares. Knight of Water and 4 of Fire. So the Knight of Water, emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. It says falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. And then this one is 4 of Fire, which is the 1111 card. Always sign of union within any tarot deck. It's all about weddings, celebrations, something that's built on something that can last. It says contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. Please put in the comments how this resonates for you. It would literally make me so excited to read how this resonated for you. Oh, because this is gorgeous, and I wish this upon each and every one of you. Okay, lastly, okay. I think this is Archangel Raphael, healing. This is the healing deck. What will be healed during this next moon phase? Because blue moons are super powerful, more than normal. And it was a double one. No, I think that's it. That's what the point of a full moon, full moon is. Thank you. Relationship, y'all. Dear Archangel Raphael. Oh, this is Raphael. It said that. Thank you for healing and guiding all of my relationships upon the path of love. Oh, if you can see that. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, prayer works. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for hearing and answering my prayer of, and then enter in whatever you want to say. Oh. This is Archangel Gabriel. And then we will be concluded. Thank you. Listen only to love. Don't allow fear to distract you from your divine mission. Oh, can you see it? Amen. Oh my God, I love it. Beautiful. Classes is at the bottom. Learning and teaching are a part of your higher calling. Being that leader. That doesn't even mean in a classroom. That means at your job. That means within your friend group. That means online, which probably is where it's most needed, because that's gets hairy. Positivity, lead by example, which I think is really what the leadership here is kind of guiding. Because if you're in the divine feminine energy or in the divine masculine energy and we're in union, when you're in this energy, you stop and command attention, because you are literally listening only to love. Divine, unconditional love from our source. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I would love if you would like the video, comment, subscribe, and share. So, because the more we can get this, working, the more we can build our tribe. So thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. Thank you, angels, spirits, white light. Thank you so much for coming down and helping us with this message. And I hope you have an amazing blue moon, and see you next time. Bye.